Hey everyone, this is Mukesh Otwani once again from learn-innovation.com. Today in this lecture, I will show you how you can perform double click in Selenium using Python. Okay, so I'm going to take one simple application which will showcase that how exactly this double click works. And once you understand how this double click works, you can apply for any other application. So I'm going to use this site called demo.telerik.com, and you can see here the moment I double click, these things are getting expanded, right? So if I simply refresh this application once again, okay, so there are two ways to do this. Either you can click on this arrow or you can just simply double click. So since we have already seen how to work with click method, so in this example we are going to use double click, and then in the second part I will also show you how you can use this arrow to simply click on that arrow icon, so that you will get the same menu which is coming even after double click. So as you can see, the moment I reload this, I'm getting this option, right? So by default this is open, but the moment I double click on this furniture, I'm able to see all this option, which is table and chairs, sofa, occasional furniture, and so on. So let me do one thing. Let me double click on this furniture and let me cross check whether this particular option is available or not, which is table and chair. And once we are done with this video, you can give it the try with storage as well. Okay, try the same thing. It is just you need to change the locators. So first thing that I will do, first of all, we need the locator, right? So I will just double click on this and then we will verify this. So let me quickly create a separate Python file. So this file name I will give double click demo, and now we will use the same code that we have seen earlier. So let me quickly write WebDriver, and we will be using Chrome, but you can go with any other browser. So I'm just using WebDriver.Chrome. Then I will be using service class that we have seen earlier. So service equal to service, and this service I will be taking from Chrome, and we are going to use WebDriver manager library that we have discussed earlier. So WebDriver manager dot install, and once we get this, okay, let me store this into a driver variable, and let me just do the maximize driver dot maximize window. Let me open the same application. First thing that we need is action chains class, right? So I will say act equal to action chains. So we have used this action chains with mouse over, with drag and drop. I will give you the link in the description. So please go ahead and watch how we can do the mouse over, drag and drop. Now we are doing double click. So once we create object of this act, now I will simply say act dot, you can see we are getting multiple methods, right? So the one which we are going to use is double click. We will simply double click on a particular web element. So let me simply click on furniture. So as you can see, this is coming in a span tag, right? So I will say find a web element which has a span tag and the text is equal to furniture. So basically it is matching with one node, so I will use the same. Again, it needs web element, because we need to tell on which web element it has to double click. So I will say element equal to driver dot find element. I will be using by class. So let me import this by class, by.xpath, and this is my XPath. Now let me use the same element here which we have to double click, and finally perform. That's all. So create object of action chains class. We will pass the driver here. Then we are finding that web element where we have to double click, and finally call the double click method. Let's run this. If this works, then we will do the next step where we need to verify whether table and chairs is present or not, or occasional furniture is present or not. Depends on your requirement. So it is getting the Chrome version, Chrome driver version. Okay, it maximized. Now it will simply open the application. Okay, let's see, let's wait. So as you can see this widget, right, loading demo, sometime it takes time, but let's wait. So that is the default nature of Selenium. Until your full page is not loaded, it will keep on waiting. And it loaded completely, and did you see it clicked on furniture? And now the moment you click on furniture, these options are available. Now in order to cross check, we can find one of this option under furniture and we can cross check. How we can do that? We'll simply do one thing. First of all, let's write the XPath for, let's say I want to go for table and chairs only. So this is the XPath we can write using this text. It is coming under span tag. So I will say find a span tag which has basically a text equal to table and chair. Okay, if that is available, it means it double clicked on furniture. So first of all, I will capture the text. I will say txt, okay, driver dot find element by class, so by dot XPath. And once we get the web element, I will simply use a property called text. So it should return me the text in txt variable. Now I will be using assert. Okay, so before we do the assert, if you want to print, you can print that. You can say the captured text is txt, and now let's verify. So now for verification, I will be using assert. So we have a dedicated video on assert, guys. In case if you're new to assert, please watch that video. I will give you the link in the description again. So what exactly we want to verify, that whatever text is coming from the screen, let's say from screen is coming table and chairs, I just want to make sure this table should be present, that's all. So I will just write assert tables in, and I will give this txt, that's all. So if tables is present inside txt, which is nothing but tables and chair, it will simply pass. And once it is done, I just want to say driver.quit. Okay, and let's do one print statement, because if this is getting executed successfully, it means this assert is successfully done. I will say assert completed. Some text I am printing. Now let's execute this. And one more thing that you will notice, okay, let me show you that application first of all. Okay, sometimes this might create an issue, so let it load first of all. Okay, sometimes you will get something called accept cookies, and one is, manage cookies. So if you want to handle that, you can do that. You can use find elements method. As you can see, this accept cookies, sometimes this might overlap with your web element. Okay, so right now the element that we are planning, it is coming on top of the page, but few elements might get overlap because of this bar which is coming. So it is very, very important nowadays to accept this cookies part. As you can see, furniture is selected. Okay, and yes, it captured. As you can see, captured text is tables and chairs, assert completed, and finally it has closed the browser. So it is working fine. And the one which I was talking about is this guy. So suppose by default you will get page like this, and if you just notice under decor we have storage, right? But when you don't accept this part, which is accept cookies, this is overlapping with storage. So now if you want to click on storage, again you will be getting exception. Fine. So it is important for us to identify this accept cookies, and then we should continue with our test. How we can do that? Same thing, I will take the XPath of this particular web element. Consider this as a normal web element, guys. As you can see, now page has been reloaded successfully. And let me do one thing. Let me click on this inspect, and let me accept this part. Okay, so the text which is coming on the screen is accept cookies, and it is coming inside a button. So I will copy this and I will say find a button which has a text equal to accept cookies. Now the problem with this particular guy is it comes sometimes it will not come. So you cannot use find element. Even if you want to use it, you have to use it with try catch. I will show you one more option which is using find elements. So what it does, it will first check is this option is available or not. If yes, then only it will accept this, otherwise it will continue. Fine. So I will be using this XPath and I will go back here. So just after opening this, before creating this action chains object, I will be using now find elements, and that will return me a list. So I will check if the list count is greater than 0, it means this is available, right? Because if this is not available, it means list will be 0. So the condition at which I will use that if the length is greater than 0, it means this is coming. In that case, we have to click on it. So I will be using if. Now I will be using length. Okay. And here you can see it is asking length. So I will just check driver dot find elements this time. So you can see find elements. I will be using by class again, by dot XPath, and this is the XPath. What I'm checking, if the length of this list is greater than 0, it means that option is available. In that case, we have to say driver dot find element by dot XPath, and I will accept this using click method. Fine. And if you want, you can write the print statement as well, that accepted cookies from the site. Basically you can write any print statement. Today I'm just writing accepted cookies from the site. And in case if this is not coming, if this size is not greater than 0, it means that is not coming at all. In that case, it will not even click on this, it will simply continue. So let's run it once again and then we'll see. You can see this accept cookies option came. Since the page is still loading, it is waiting. Once the page will load completely, it will click on accept cookies and then it will continue with the remaining steps. You can see it clicked on that, then it clicked on furniture, it captured the text, and finally assert completed. So that's what about this video, guys. I hope it is clear. So just a quick recap. So we have used action chains class. We use the same class for drag and drop mouse over. Now we are using with double click. So first we found the web element where we have to double click. Then we have passed the same web element and we clicked we called perform method. After perform and double click, multiple menus are coming. So we are just trying to validate one of the option where we are first of all capturing the text of that particular web element, then we are printing, then we are asserting, and finally we are calling driver.quit. So if you want to give a try with a single click, what you can do, instead of double clicking on this option, you can do one thing, just click on this arrow icons. Okay, you will also get the same options and you can continue. So please give a try. I will just give you a small hint. First you have to find this web element, then you have to go in a reverse direction. You can use ancestor, and you can also use preceding siblings, and you can simply traverse and click on this, and then you can continue with the remaining operation. Fine. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope this video helped you in any way. If yes, then please support this channel by subscribing, share with your colleagues, and if you find any other issue, let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.